What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the shop. In my last video, we were rewiring the third gen, and I mentioned that I'd make a video on swapping all of the lights from the regular incandescent bulbs to the LEDs. This process started a few years back when I swapped the headlights, and then when I put the leash board in, I upgraded all the rest of the lights. What we're going to do is we're going to start at the front of the car, then we'll go to the back of the car, then we'll go to the interior of the car where the majority of the changes were made. All right, go ahead and follow along. Now, I got all of the interior and exterior bulbs except for the headlights from SuperBrightLEDs. It came in this little box and oh wait, hold on a second. We've got one, this is one of the stickers you can find at my store, Trailer Park Motorsports, my Shopify, link in the description below. Anyways, each bulb is going to come individually packaged and labeled as far as what it is. Now, a lot of these bulbs on this car are going to be the same. They serve multiple functions such as turn signals and brake lights, so on and so forth, especially when it comes to the interior and the dash lights. Now, I'm also going to be putting screenshots of where I got all these bulbs from. First up is going to be the headlights. I got these LEDs after drag week because when we were driving at night out in the country on the drag week route, it was really dark. The old glass incandescent bulbs just could not keep up. Okay, we're opening up the hood here and I can show you a little bit. So we have right here, this is the light that comes off of the light itself, and then it has a short jumper harness that goes to the original factory wiring. That's going to be the case for all four bulbs. Now, this wasn't quite a plug and play affair, as some of those harnesses needed to be repinned in order to work. Reminder, LED stands for light emitting diode, and diodes are polarity sensitive, meaning you can't, if you wire it backwards, it will not light up. Next up on the front is going to be the front two turn signal bulbs. These are an 1157. They pull in just like normal, twist them out of, give them like a quarter twist, and they will come out of the housings. Now, I have clear marker lights and turn signals housings. So in order for those to appear correct, these are going to be a yellow bulb. The next bulb on the list is going to be a 194 bulb, and we have those here in the front marker lights on the fenders. Again, clear housings, they need to be a yellow bulb. In order to get to the bulbs on the front end, they're really simple. Most of them you can get from the front, just going from underneath the hood. You can also get them from the bottom. That's going to wrap it up for the front. Now let's move on to the back. The back has a few more bulbs. So essentially in each housing, we're going to have a marker light, a brake light, a turn signal light, a backup light, reverse light, whatever you want to call it, and license plate lights. Additionally, some cars, not all, but some are going to have a third brake light, either here in the spoiler or up mounted high on the rear glass. The rear side marker light is going to also be a 194 bulb. However, unlike the front, red housing, clear bulb. The brake lights, again, are an 1157 bulb. Red housing, clear bulb. Turn signals, as on the front turn signals, they are an 1157 bulb, just like the brake lights. Yellow lens in the factory housing, clear bulb. Next up, moving from outwards to center, is going to be the reverse lights. They are an 1156 bulb. Do not get that mixed up, as an 1157 and an 1156 look similar. However, the two are not interchangeable. This one, in order to function correctly, clear lens, clear bulb, it will give the maximum amount of illumination to the back of the car. The intent there is every time that you put it in gear or reverse, it will light up behind you so you can see where you're going at night. Again, moving inwards, the reverse lights, or I'm sorry, not the reverse lights, the license plate lights, they light up, illuminate your license plate so the policeman can see it and all that stuff. Anyways, Those, again, are 194 bulbs, the same as the side marker lights in the tail lights and on the front fenders. In order to replace the bulbs in the back, it's actually fairly simple, but a little bit more involved. You take out this panel and this panel. These two will come out. They're really simple. And then just behind there, you will see a few of these plastic wing nuts. That is what holds the rear light housing itself in place. That's going to take care of it for the rear of the car. Now we're going to move on to the interior, where there is the most changes on my car versus yours that may be stock. So this one's going to be real simple. All that I have left on the interior lighting is going to be the dome light. The reason why I do not have, or I only have the dome light left, is I have the Holley Pro Dash, which is going to show me everything that's going on at the gate with the engine, as well as function as a secondary switch panel. That is fully illuminated by the LCD display, so I no longer have a gauge cluster in the car. I also got rid of the lights that are down here. They call those convenience lights. Another bulb that is in the interior that is no longer in function in this car, but in yours it would be, is going to be the rear cargo light. It is the same bulb as the dome light. The other big change is that when I switched from the factory wiring over to the leash board, I no longer have a flasher cube. The leash board has it all built in internally, and it is capable of running both a regular incandescent bulb and an LED bulb. Now, if you still have all the factory stuff, that's fine. You can use either a resistor on each bulb, or you can use a flasher cube, which is going to have the higher resistance and whatnot in order to properly function with the LED bulbs. If you do not use either the flasher cube, which is sold at Screaming Chicken or something like that, or resistors for each light, essentially the factory flasher cube is just going to stay on. It's not going to function back and forth the way it's supposed to. Now, if you have, this video is obviously for a third generation Camaro 82 to 1992. If you have a Firebird or Trans Am, same thing, of the same year, your lights are going to be a little bit different. Mainly the headlights are an H4656. You're going to have two bulbs that are a high-low beam, whereas the Camaro is going to use four 4x6 bulbs, two high beam only, two high-low beam. Additionally, your taillight bulbs are going to be a little bit different in that your taillight housing is not going to wrap around into the quarter panel like it is on the Camaro. You are going to have a separate marker light, just like on the front fender of the Camaro. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this one. We're going to finish off this little zesty drink, get this video edited and out to you. If you enjoyed watching this video, I got a couple others I think you might enjoy. Check out the link in the description for the store. Stickers, shirts, calendars, etc. are available. Up here in the corners, there's going to be a couple videos that I think you might enjoy. Thanks for watching.